thinking I just keep being a hot mess. I cleaned out the fireplace. I did things outside. If you could see the bottom half of me, you'd see ashes and smut on my pants, but we're not going to worry about that because we've got cooking to do. So I have the deluxe electric grill and griddle heating up over here, and I'm going to make some keto tortillas. And this is a blending cup for our Flex Plus. You've seen me use it for other things. So in here, I'm going to put about half a cup of water. I'm going to save the other quarter of a cup to add in a minute. This is beef gelatin. You just sprinkle it over the water and let it set for about 15-20 seconds. So while that's doing that, we'll put our immersion blender together. So you have your power wand. We have our attachment that's going to mix it for us. Make sure I got that on there good. And then you have a battery. Now it comes with 2 batteries and a battery charger. What my favorite thing is that it is not tethered to the wall. So I can do this wherever I want to. So that has been on there about 15 seconds. So let's go ahead and get started. Can you still see it? Okay. So there is a safety button on, bring up just a tiny bit. There's a safety button here. You push it and then you have so many seconds to push the go button. So we're going to push that and then we're going to come down here and get this started blending. Now once you have that blended up and it's starting to look kind of frothy, now we're going to add the other quarter cup of water. Get that mixed in there. Now there is no flour in my tortillas. This is a 1/3 cup of egg white powder, and it's going to go right down in there too. And yes, I do make messes, whatever I'm doing. We're going to speed it up. Oh, nice and thick. This is the blender I use to make my chewy sauce, homemade dressing. My battery off. I want to release my power wand from the blender stick, and I'm going to put the blender stick in the sink. Grill and griddle, you can either cook 2 sides at once or you can have 2 cooking surfaces. For this, I'm opting for 2 cooking surfaces. Now, I'm going to tell you a little secret about my kitchen. Nothing is level. So, what I've done is put a towel here and a towel here to keep these more level. Now, it can set up like this, but you've got a little lever here. You just let it down, and you've got your 2 cooking surfaces ready. Now, I'm using the flat grill plate. I'll get it right in a minute. And you have that, and then the grill plates that have the marks on them that come with it. Now, you can get the waffle. I'm going to put a little butter on here. The butter will help to brown my tortillas just a little. Oh, I don't have that locked in. There we go. Make sure you lock it down so it doesn't wiggle. All right. So we're going to, a little bigger. So we'll pour a little more. A little more. And I'm going to spread these out before I go to the other side this time. I should have done that on the other one, but I did not. So these will be a little more of the right size for a wrap. For our chicken tacos with the chicken that we've got cooked over there. Over here. Do some more. We'll make them one really big one. What do you say? Ooh, look at that. That's going to be a big one. Some days, I'm just as surprised as everybody else what we have for dinner. because I don't plan till I get in the kitchen. But today I actually planned, kind of. I was already home when I made my decisions. The edges are starting to turn up on these. All right, check this out. Now they look a little more like a tortilla, right? Some things about this. I can't show you while it's spread out here. But you can, you can do your pizza crust on one side and close it and go ahead and cook both sides of the pizza crust. Open it back up. Put your sauce on one side. Put all your cheese and stuff. And then put this where it doesn't close close. It just hovers and it will do the cheese for you. I'm about through with these and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. But, I mean, I can show you videos of different ways that I use it, but I wanted you guys to see this. This actually turns out to be a pretty good meal for us. So when you're closing it, if you want it to hover, and see how the juice runs down to this, there's a little tray under there to keep it. You can open this to tell it how far off you want it. So you can just hover it. You can release it to open it all the way up. Now, I will give you a couple of hints on this. There is a star nut right here. If this gets to where it won't lock into place, all you have to do is tighten that and it will be just fine. So, we are done. We're going to hit cancel. We're going to let that cool off. Ooh, that's a big old tortilla. But I have dinner ready. Now I just need somebody to eat it.